We're here today at AXA Studios in the heart of the City of London. And today I'm joined by Dan Tanner and Craig Moorcroft from the AXA London Real Estate team. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you.
So, listen, you guys know real estate. It's your bread and butter, it's how you make your living. So I don't need to tell you this, but it's had a hard time in the last few years. I mean, what's been going on and how has AXA managed to kind of keep its head above water?
Yeah. So lots going on in the market, as you said, ranging from increased regulatory focus, lack of capacity in the market, lots of commission reforms, focus on residential, modern methods of construction, to name but a few, a whole host of things. I think how AXA have navigated our way through it is for our people, lots of investment in our people and development. And also in our technology, which we're still on that journey, but that's what's seen us through.
So you're keeping your head above water, okay?
And some, I'd say, actually, and with a new exciting proposition to come and talk about.
Yeah, and on that proposition, I mean, Craig, to all intents and purposes, you were kind of brought in to help build this and lead this project. Can you give us a bit more kind of insight into what the kind of proposition is about, how it differs from what AXA has done previously in real estate?
Yeah, I think what this proposition is going to offer is a real lead offering within the market. It's been recognised for quite some time that AXA have been quite a glaring absence in the market in being able to lead these multinational programs. So we'll be bringing to the market a comprehensive offering going forward.
But I mean, as I understand, it's taken the best part of a year, and I don't want to kind of cast stones out. It's a long time to build something. What have you been doing with that time?
Yeah. Well, 12 months goes quick, right? So it's a good question. Important to note that post-Brexit, AXA in the UK didn't have a solution for writing overseas business under a freedom of services arrangement. So to start, we set up a project group consisting of a number of different people, and we had to engage with stakeholders around the business, ranging from legal, compliance, governance, claims, business resilience managers, to name a few. We had to do that both on the AXA UK side and on AXA XL as well. So that took a lot of time. What we had at the forefront of our minds was delivering a proposition that added benefit to the broker market and met their needs, but also the end customer as well. We probably had 2 or 3 options that we were looking at, and over the last 12 months we've just been exploring all of those different options to land on the one that we think works best for all of the relevant parties. So that's what we've been doing.
But you know this better than most, Craig, you're not the only insurer with a proposition like this. I mean, how are you going to stand out? I mean, how are you going to take from AXA what it's done in the UK real estate traditionally and kind of differentiate itself in a much kind of bigger market?
I think what we'll be doing is we'll be leaning on our tried and tested network. It already is present in a lot of territories outside of the UK and it extends globally. And what we're looking to do is bring together a proposition from a familiar insurer who offer a market leading service and offer that across many territories on a given programme.
It is a people business still, so I mean, it's great to have the brand, the reach, the capacity, the financial security, but I mean, do you have the people to make this leap?
Yes, I think that's a really good point, and we are a firm believer that if you get the people bit right, everything else will fall into place. We could have the best proposition, the best word in, everything else. Without the right people, it's not going to work. So that's partly why we brought Craig in to spearhead what we're doing. So Craig has a lot of experience in this field. We're fortunate in that some of our existing team in previous roles have experience of writing overseas business as well. So we've got all of the right people in place, and I've said this before and I do stand by it. I think we have the best team in the market.
Craig, I mean, there's someone who kind of, as you said, spearheaded this proposition. I mean, what happens to this proposition now? Does it sit on the shelf? Does it evolve? Does it change? What happens?
I think, as Darren said a little bit earlier on, the insurance market doesn't stand still at all. So we need to make sure that we're keeping ahead of the curve and making sure that our proposition evolves over a period of time. First and foremost, we want to make sure that we're rolling something out which is of value to the client and brokers from day one.
Well, listen, guys, that was great. Thank you very much for that insight, and I wish you best of luck with it all.
Thank you.